So apparently ICE agents have been like quitting in droves because they're afraid of getting doxxed and like followed home from work and attacked on the job, whatever. I'm just like, what do you mean you're a Nazi and a little bitch? If you're gonna be dumb, you gotta be tough, or whatever the fuck they say. I don't know if this is real, but like one of the articles I was reading about this had this quote from this ICE agent, and he was like, "The protesters are showing up at my house. They know where my wife works. How about the wife that y'all just tore out of her job and sent to a prison camp in Louisiana? What about that wife? What about the homes that y'all are like barging into without warrants and tearing families apart in? I don't give a fuck about your house or your fucking wife's job." On top of all of this, I guess they're also compiling a list of citizens that have been critical of ICE. Hello. I think you're all cunt. You can fill in the blank on what word I just said. Yeah, apparently it's hard to keep morale high amongst the troops, if you will, when you're tearing parents out of the arms of their children. Yeah.
Breaking news. Good morning, guys. So amazing news this morning. Happy Saturday. So ICE agents are quitting at a fast rate of speed. A lot of ICE agents are saying that this is not what they signed up for, that, they had originally signed up to deport people that, were actually criminals in this country, that, did bad shit. But this is, basically just kidnapping people off the street. So a lot of ICE agents have been resigning, which is fantastic news. Absolutely fantastic news. But again, they have a lot of funding and a lot of people that do not like, us Latinos, Hispanics, and every other race. So we still have to be very careful because they have the way to, as many as are quitting, hire as many as they want. So that doesn't mean that we're safe, guys, but excuse me. But like I said, it is good news. At least we do know that some of the people in there do have more.
Okay, so there's a rumor that's currently flying around on the internet, specifically on TikTok, that ICE agents are mass quitting because of the awful conditions that Trump is making them work under, right? And I've been looking into it, but I don't think that that's true. At the very least, that's a large exaggeration. But this rumor kind of makes sense because with all the videos and stuff of like ICE agents ripping the babies out of people's hands, like it makes you wonder what kind of person could actually do this stuff, right? And I have two theories as to what they might be like. Number one is my more charitable theory. It's that people need money, right? Like under Donald Trump's leadership, it's looking like the United States is going to go into some kind of recession. And I can understand how people would want to hold on to their jobs under any circumstance, even if it forces you to do immoral things. I mean, my 9-to-5 job. And then my second theory is that maybe just being a cop in general means that you're just less empathetic to people. Because ICE agents aren't just regular police, right? And regular police routinely need to arrest people for crimes that have no real victims or are, the cause of circumstances that are society's fault. But when you're an ICE agent, that's literally meaning that you are terrorizing people that have almost no resources. These people don't have money. They don't have a grip of the language. All they're doing is just trying to survive in this new foreign land. And as an ICE agent, you are taking the stance that they should be deported for not fully following the bureaucratic rules of the country. So regardless of the reason why anyone can stay an ICE agent in this current year of our Lord 2025, there's really no excuse, right? Like, what you're doing. You know what you're doing. Quit.
Hey, it's Joe from Georgia. Well, there's some job openings if you want to apply for it. Now, these jobs involve probably working any hours of the day or night. You're going to have to get armored up every day for it. And you're going to be either breaking into someone's houses or snatching people off the street for the job. Now, I hear it pays very well. Oh, and you've got to wear a mask over your face so people can't identify you. Well, that's what's going on with ICE. They've got a ton of job openings. And the biggest reason is why? comes out of the White House, of course, because Stephen Miller's making their job almost impossible to do. And these people are finally figuring out maybe this isn't good for my future to be snatching up people off the streets and sending them to detention camps. It might sound like the brown shirt people over in the 1930s in Germany. So there are openings if you want to be an ICE agent and you're the person who wants to make sure that you throw every person that you can out of the country, whether they're good or bad. It might be the job for you. So, because the other ICE agents who are doing the job are leaving at record paces, they're figuring it out that maybe this isn't a great legacy for them. So, if you're looking for a job, I hear that the Department of Homeland Security and ICE, they're hiring.
Other ICE agents tell you that the reason why they are quitting, if in fact they are quitting in droves, is because they fear for their lives and that of their families. Please, okay? Could it be because it's hard to sleep at night after you've heard the cries of babies being ripped apart from their parents and taking them to places unknown? Could it be after a day of zip tying a kindergarten class worth of kids? A pillow feels like a goddamn rock. Now, I don't know what it takes to become an ICE agent. I don't know what the bar is. I'm presuming it is lower than the dog shit that I just stepped on in my backyard. Okay? I have seen a nary ICE agent training video. I've seen more firefighter training videos, police training videos, than I've seen ICE agent videos, okay? And I'm guessing a lot of these guys, a lot of weekend warrior meets Johnny wannabe fucking G.I. Joes, okay? Couldn't pass the medical for the Army. Couldn't quite get that point to pass a local police exam. So, they thought they were going to be soldiers. It's one thing to be a soldier on the battlefield. It is quite another being a soldier when you are rolling up in a village. You know, PTSD comes at you fast, and too bad there won't be Medicaid to help you fucking pay for your pills and therapy. I mean, it can't be for the money, because you can make more money working at Trader Joe's and get health care. And less PTSD. But anyway, ice baby.
Very, very interesting. Did I just find out that ICE agents are now quitting their jobs because they're afraid? This is like the prime example of if you can't take it, don't dish it, you know? This is a prime example of that. I literally just sat here and read quite a few articles. Excuse me, I'm about to hiccup. Quite a few articles of, ICE agents quitting their jobs because they're afraid now. Now y'all are afraid? Now? So you're trying to tell me these assholes who have been going around in ski masks and not showing their face, half of them don't have any identification, half of them call themselves performing a wellness check. You're trying to tell me these assholes who have been doing all this harm over the past almost 6 months are now afraid for their lives? I know you fucking lying. Y'all are afraid of your lives? What about the lives of the countless people who were literally doing no harm? What about the lives of the countless people, I'm going to say this again, the countless people that were literally doing no harm that you all fucked over? The kids, the moms. What about them? As far as I'm concerned, you fuckers have everything in the world to be afraid of. Everything. Whatever comes in these phony ass rent-a-cop ICE agents, whatever comes to them, they deserve every single thing. Everything. You ICE agents deserve to get doxxed. Y'all deserve to get followed home. Y'all deserve to get injured on the job. Did we not just see what them Haitians did to the ICE agents who went to, what was it, New York? Yeah, y'all deserve it. Because y'all have taken away the lives of so many people who weren't doing shit but trying to work, trying to take care of their families, and that's it. I have lost friends that I associate with, because they have to hide and flee because they're afraid of y'all. So I don't give a fuck if you ICE agents are now afraid. Be afraid. Y'all should be. Y'all are some of the most disgusting pieces of shit humans I've ever seen in my entire existence on this planet. My whole 34 years on this planet, y'all are the nastiest people I've ever laid eyes on. Taking away the lives of innocent human beings just because they're immigrants. Fuck y'all and y'all scary ass motherfucking asses. Be scared.